Barb. Go ahead and approach. He'll have to talk to you. Approach him at the same time as Kathy.
Oh, I know.
First thing, this is a picture of that flag that you and Bobby for Dad I'm still going to get a synopsis all for your office. That's just a list of the people who posted it. But I just wanted to let you know that we did make the Could I get a picture of you guys shaking hands? I'm going to set my car. You want to keep those are for you.
Not right now.
Once you're done,
I gotta go to work today. I gotta go back to Stratford.
my battery went dead. I'll get one from you.
Sweep them in.
That's what and then I'm just going to stand here with one. One now with
The gentleman that I needed to talk to.
81 hand over our senior citizens to Greedy Health Insurance Company. See what he says. Go ahead.
No, my name's Craig.
I refuse to interrupt a veteran. Hello. I'm just wondering if we can kind of finish our conversation. Remember, we're going to have a sit down, and I've been trying to reach you. And, my issue is with Medicare because you know that I'm in the transition period where I have no health care coverage whatsoever. I need a knee replacement. We've been through this. And when you mention that you're kind of blaming it on the baby boomers, the way that I see it, the baby boomers will be there, but then it'll go down to a decline. My issue is, I feel like you're taking Medicare and selling it to greedy health insurance companies, and when the time comes, I'm not going to be able to afford it.
Well, it's kind of our conversation that we had again, too. We had to talk about what's happening with Medicare, right? And so what you see is Medicare reform that's already taking place in Obamacare or PACA. And what the president has done is, in a program that's already under immense pressure, which I said is, listen, you have healthcare costs that increase at 8% a year. You have the economy that
But if
grows at
everybody were to be covered by Medicare instead of private insurance companies, then there wouldn't be an issue.
Well, and so some believe in a single payer system. Some
Yeah, I do.
Right.
I
Some,
do.
I know. Some people who agree with you and they say, listen, I want the government to control all aspects of my life, from the cradle to the grave.
Well, but isn't that better than
Congressman,
living in a
she's talking about
capitalistic
Medicare.
world? You know, isn't that better than living in a capitalistic world that we're living in?
45 million senior citizens like their government-run health care, Congressman. Why shouldn't we all get that?
Well, so you got to. I love it.
I mean, that's a legitimate question.
Oh, absolutely. So here's the situation that you have, though. You have a traditional Medicare plan that is going broke, and so it's going bankrupt.
But you said it was because of the baby
No, I
boomers.
didn't say that. So,
Yes, you did.
so the president is trying to deal with that looming crisis in Medicare. And what he's done to deal with that crisis is to take $500 billion out of Medicare and use that to fund Obamacare, a program for people that haven't paid in.
That's simply not true,
Yeah.
Congressman
And so-
Duffy.
And, then
And you know
the
that.
next thing that he's doing is setting up what's called the Independent Payment Advisory Board. It's a board of 15 unelected bureaucrats that are going to look at reimbursements to doctors, hospitals, and clinics and reduce those reimbursements. And
Congressman,
that's
did you
not
see the
what
60 Minutes program that showed there's $60 billion a year in Medicare fraud, and that's where the savings are going to
They're
come
the
from?
ones that need to be attacked, not the hospitals and physicians.
And that's not one where you look at and say, you're going to offer the same quality and access to care to our seniors if you're going to reduce reimbursements for current seniors. And so what the president's done is he's trying to balance the Medicare budget on the backs of our current seniors. And I fundamentally think that's wrong.
How does he do that by taking $500 billion? I'm one of your constituents too, Congressman.
What do I was? She was asking the question. I was talking
Yeah.
about some questions.
Well, yeah, I mean, you haven't hardly answered any of the questions that she's asked. Wouldn't the best?
Isn't it the best way to save Medicare is to extend it to everyone, whether it's baby boomers or not?
So if you want to extend the program, you first have to acknowledge where the program's at today, which is the president's trustees of Medicare have said Medicare's going bankrupt. It's going broke within about 10 years. So you want to extend a program that isn't even sustainable with the current people that are being serviced by it to more people. I would say, well, that doesn't make sense.
Of course it does. We bring in younger people who do not have the health care costs of older Americans, and they pay premiums. This is the theory behind PACA, Congressman. And you know all this. Why do you repeat these talking points when you're a smart guy and you can understand this stuff?
There's a legitimate debate. You might believe that we should have government control of our health care.
It isn't a question of believing, it's a question of numbers and what's the best way to extend health insurance to Americans who need it. We currently have one of the most barbaric health insurance systems in the so-called civilized world, Sean.
And listen, so those of you can come out and say, I believe in a government-run healthcare system. There's people who would agree with you. I disagree with you. I think that
But look at
markets
all
drive down
the other
costs.
successful countries.
Is that
They
what's
all
happened
have
with our
health
current?
insurance. They all get, in France, their children get to go to college.
Well, if you look at it,
Government.
Has the free market driven down current health insurance costs, Congressman? Come
Since
on.
PACA has been implemented, costs have gone up. We haven't seen costs go down with PACA.
PACA's got nothing to do with public health insurance.
We've seen costs rise since it's been implemented.
Exactly, because PACA relies on private health
And
insurance.
it's a private health insurance industry.
There's a great debate going on. You and I disagree on it, and it's okay to disagree. That's great. That's what happens in America. You have a conversation.
Yeah, but you have it about the facts.
Right, right.
Well,
Not
absolutely.
what people believe. The health insurance isn't a question of, aliens is something you believe or don't believe.
And so
Bigfoot is
if you
something
wanna-
believed or not
If you want
believed.
to talk about facts, you'll acknowledge that Medicare's going broke.
Well, where's all the money going?
It's because it's insuring
If it's-
older Americans
if
that
it's
private
supposed
health
to be
insurance
going
companies
broke,
don't want.
Where is all that money going to?
What's going to benefits right now? But you have pressures that are coming on Medicare because of the uniqueness of this time. Healthcare costs are increasing. We have more.
But it's because of the insurance companies. I worked with neurosurgeons down in Madison who,
We're talking about Medicare, though. So Medicare is an
but
insurance
you want to
company.
privatize
I'm
Medicare, so
talking-
therefore
let's
it
just-
is
so
an issue.
If you guys want to have this conversation, I'd love to do it. But you got to let me answer the question.
Okay, I'll be
Medicare is for seniors, right? So we're looking at Medicare costs exclusively. Medicare costs are increasing
Right.
8% a year, and we see more retirees coming into the market, and all of this is conspiring to put pressure on Medicare, and it's going broke. And so the president said, "I want to reform. Listen, I want to reform Medicare."
How do you want to
In the
reform Medicare?
Yeah, how would you
listen,
reform?
in the reform of Medicare, what he's done.
We didn't ask about President Obama. We asked about how you want to reform
You just
Medicare.
asked me about Medicare, sir. and I'm-
So how do you want to reform Medicare?
Listen, do you have respect for women?
Yes, that's why he's standing here with
So
me.
that I want to, the women have asked me a question, and I want to answer it. And you keep interrupting these ladies. If I could talk to them and answer their question,
we're here
and if you would
together.
respect them, I will then answer your question.
Okay. Well, I think we're all agree. How would you reform Medicare?
So you're not. Do you speak for the ladies now?
No.
So I just want to be clear. This is the
Well,
kind of guy you
we
are.
actually-
You come in and they ask me questions, and
No.
then you interrupt them.
You haven't been asking. I'm interrupting you. You haven't been answering the question. People want to know how you're going to reform
We're doing the
Medicare.
circle again, which is what people are getting sick of. You know, I personally, as a woman, I want to hear the truth because
And that's what I'm doing. So here's
war on women is here.
So here's what we're doing. We're saying you have to preserve Medicare for our current seniors. So you can't take $500 billion out. You can't set up a ration board. What you need to do is protect seniors with the promise they've expected to have in their retirement. So what we do in our proposal is if you're 55 or older, this is what I was telling you before, if you're 55 or older, you're guaranteed the traditional Medicare benefits. You get what you
But then what
bargained
about
for.
the rest of the
But the
world?
problem is, Mr. Duffy, how can you predict that far ahead? You know, that when we turn 55 and older, that money is going to be there for us.
My wife's 54. What kind of Medicare is she going to get,
Barbara's
Congressman?
53.
I'm
I'm the only one that will hopefully qualify someday.
So we want to talk about reality, and I'll answer this for you.
You want to hear my reality real quick?
I would love to hear it.
Okay.
I respect and I want to hear what you're saying.
I'm on Social Security disability, but yet I do not qualify for any health coverage. Why? Why?
So you're
Why?
telling me.
I'm asking you, why don't I? Badger Care told me that I already have insurance. Medicare says I don't qualify for Medicare or Medicaid until 2 years after I was accepted on Social Security disability. I need a knee replacement. I live in constant pain. Why is there nothing out there?
Well, I'm dealing with the federal issues.
But what about the
and
state
you-
issues?
so-
I thought
so
the
your
state of
Medicaid-
Wisconsin had Medicare. Because I was kind of told in a
I thought you were
roundabout
dealing
way.
with Medicare.
Medicare and I have no health insurance, even though I am on Social Security disability. What crack needs to be filled so that doesn't happen to someone else?
Okay, but we can do this. If you ask me a question about what my plan is on Medicare.
No, I need to
But
know an
she-
answer for
so hold on a
me.
second. She had asked me a question about what is our plan for Medicare. I'm trying to, as I answered one question, I don't even get an answer because then he asked me another one. And
Because you're saying the same thing over and over and over again, and I want to hear what you
the
can do.
truth never changes. The truth is the same on minute 1 as it is on minute 20, and on
Okay,
day
so
1
then,
versus minute 20.
okay, how can you help me as one of your constituents to get health care coverage so I can get my knee replaced?
Well, I don't know what your situation is. I don't know if
I'm on Social Security disability. I have no
So are
health care.
you looking for Medicaid or are you looking for Medicare?
Whatever they'll give
Well, what
me.
have you applied for?
I've applied for Badger Care. When you apply for Social Security disability, you're
Badger Care.
automatic. No. At my age, through Medicare, it would be. Through SSDI. At my age,
Okay, so let me, this,
it would be. I have to wait for my Medicare to kick in. I want to know why I have no insurance coverage because I am on Social Security disability. I should have some coverage somewhere.
right, so
Where did the state of Wisconsin failed me? What can you do to change that?
And I think you have to talk to your state legislators. in regard to benefits that come from the state through the Medicare program. I'm
Been
talking
there,
about.
done that. I've gone through the
Okay.
cracks of the system. If you tell me
Have
what's
you been in my
doing
office yet and say, listen, I can't
I,
get benefits?
yes, I
and I want
have.
to talk
I've
about
talked to
benefits.
Maggie a few times.
Maggie's my schedule.
Yes.
So if you want to,
She and I have had some personal conversations. She's a very nice woman.
But if you want to talk about if you're being denied coverage, if you want to leave me your information, this is Jocelyn. She helps
Your
us with
office
our-
has at least 3 different lines.
Okay, well, why don't you just give them right now, and I'm going to give it to Jocelyn, and we'll reach out to you.
Okay.
We actually have a caseworker at our booth right now who
yeah.
can have you sign
Come on,
forms.
let's go talk to our caseworker
Go
right
ahead.
here, and we can get you signed up. So we can,
You have to make